Hey guys, this is the Ecron Writer here, and I welcome you back to the second part of the Bouncer Tetralogy. We have just completed the Mikado saga, and now we are on our way to the Drabble of Dog Street. And this here is my wallpaper or banner or whatever you want to call it, the Bouncer Tetralogy select screen. And so, since we just completed the Mikado saga, we are on our way to the Drabble of Dog Street. So, let's get this thing rolling, shall we? Whoops. And yes, we are on the Drabble of Dog Street, guys. So, hold on just one sec. Yep, here we are. Drabble of Dog Street. It's self-explanatory. It's just a drabble. But when I was doing the Bouncer Tetralogy a few summers ago, I was curious. Actually, it was a trilogy first, but I was curious as to why this particular location was known as Dog Street. So, because of my curiosity and my theory, you're about to find out. So, here we are, the Drabble of Dog Street. Welcome everyone to a drabble of mine. This one takes place shortly after the events of the Mikado saga. This could be a preamble to the jet black Sion saga as well. Ayame was just hanging out with Sion in the middle of Dog Street, and she grows curious on how this particular spot got its name. He explains it all right here. As Sion was taking Ayame a tour of Dog Street, just to give them time to relax, she wondered why it was called that. She queried if it used to have any dogs walking around joyfully with their owners, or if there were any pet shops around. He stopped abruptly and recalled a troubling event that took place while he was a kid, living with his master Wang. He said there used to be one pet store located where the fountain stood among many other small businesses. But crime was still rising at an alarming rate as it gone deeper into recession. There was a news break saying someone actually broke into one close by during the afternoon. There were two guys who were both punks and they were brothers. The oldest one, who was around Sion's current age, was constantly labeled as insane by the townsfolk, but he was actually suffering from acute sensory, meaning he always had that flight-fight instinct, and he gets into trouble like him, which increases his sight, hearing, and his oversensitive perception on things. He broke into the place and released all the pets. He was about to free a unique species known as rumblefish, who could actually fight its own kind if they happened to see one another, even to the death. But before he had a chance, the elder gangster was shot by friendly fire from pursuing rent-a-cops. The fish died seconds later, so did the burglar. And since then, the once calm town was never the same. Some places were ruined, crimes have skyrocketed, and literally all hell broke loose. And it wasn't long before Dog Street changed its logo either. It was once just an innocent black face of a Labrador. Then it transformed into the emblem it has now. And because Sion lived within Dog Street and the dangerous slums of Edge, he eventually became accustomed to its transformation, hence the jacket, collar, apparel he always wears, etc. One kept warning Sion that he must stay alert whenever he's alone and wandering within the town, as there will always be trouble everywhere he turns. Ayame kept remembering Bulma's advice as well. He also wanted to have a dog at one time, however, that was hardly possible since that incident. She asked whether or not Edge will recover and have a more effective judicial system. Sion may not know, and that's why he, Bull, and Co. must protect whatever and whoever is rightfully theirs. Especially when it comes to Dominique and my master. Ayame wished the best for them, even if it happens to cost them their lives in the process. She hopes that Edge would soon get the financial support from the Capsule Corporation and the non-existent Mikado as well. His mind began to shift further into the past on how he became an orphan after he escaped while his family was murdered, then to Chaldea, then to Wong. Fortunately, Ayame snapped him out of his reverie, and they returned to fate. I have always liked Sion, even to this day, especially when it came to his unique appearance. The one-shot has a couple references to interesting things. First off, the incident as Sion was talking about the burglary. It was a representation of the novel and movie Rumblefish. I figured it was going to be a part of this sooner or later. During freshman year in high school, I began reading and watching it. At first, I didn't understand what it meant, but it wasn't long when Motorcycle Boy and his younger brother Rusty James had similar concepts to Sion in a very strange way. Not sure why, but they always remind me of him. Another fascinating reference is the song The Downtown from Days of the New. I remember listening to it at the same time when I was playing the bouncer for the first time. It kind of reminded me of Dog Street and Edge. At first it was really catchy, but I later looked up their dark messages from it. People were running away and escaping the town because it was so crime-ridden, with drug dealers and gangs. Things became very dangerous, and some others, including the singer, do not shed a lot of emotion while caring for others. It's really kind of sad when you put it all together, yet it's like a blessing in disguise. And that's how I came up with this Drabble. I hope y'all enjoyed this short, sinister one-shot, and I still hope the bouncer gets more praise. Hopefully I'll get started on the Black Hooded Sion saga soon, so ciao! Until then, this is the Ekron Writer signing out. See you in the Black Hooded Sion saga.